me, but I have to say, like, I feel like Ubisoft as a gaming company, pay a lot of respect to the players, right? And, you know, I wish the players would see that. Now, I'm not trying to give all the love to Ubisoft because I played their game for 8 years now, basically. And and at this point, it's the like from all the nice things I said about Ubisoft in the past and stuff, and all the negative things I was joking about. I want to talk about the negative side about Siege and Ubisoft. And and yes, I will give some positives, but at the same time, bear with me when I say some of this stuff. Okay? Now, the statements I'm gonna give out are not gonna be on everybody's side, because people are going to disagree and agree with the things they're gonna say about Ubisoft and Siege. Now, I will put some examples from other Ubisoft games and some other games I played. So, without further ado, let's talk about the first topic, which I started talking about a long time back. Uh, when I first heard about Unranked, rank, and quick matches coming in. Now, you see, here's the thing about that. The thing about that, the Ubisoft kind of didn't really realize was the fact that when making Unranked, they probably did not expect. Hold on. They probably did not expect Unranked to be like more of the you know more the most used game modes than rank. Now, I mean my most used, more like most usually used for you know like playing matches and stuff, like regular matches. And it's crazy. It really is. Okay. Now, let me say this. Technically, rank he plays more than you probably could play more than unrank, but at the same time, you can't really say for sure. Now, let's say for example of the amount of people that play rank and unrank. How about this? Let's limit down the amount of people that play Siege. So 500,000. Now, I'm not trying to sound smart or whatever, but I just have to do this because I just want to let people see what I'm trying to say here. So 500,000 people play Siege, and majority of the people play rank, right? Well, most of them play rank because there's a reward you get for each season you play rank. Well, let's say me and my friends and some other people play unrank because it's funner and it's more, lively over there. Now, for the most part, people who play rank and have fun in there, I don't call tryhards, rather than people who are insanely good at the game. Like, I'm talking, better than 2012 Call of Duty best player. And that was a guy, that guy was like an alien at the game. I'm telling you that for darn sure. He tore people up. No joke, he tore people up. And like it was insane that he was able to do so many things at once. But back to topic, you know, these guys are really insane, is like insanely good at the game, and they can joke around and laugh. Now, now to put it this way, what I'm trying to say is like players don't really use unrank as a practice to playing rank, and so rather than just play it and don't really see rank as it is today. Now, I know I'm not the one to be talking because I do the same, but here's the main reason why I do it. Because one, rank is a toxic way of just getting yourself down into the red zone, or the green zone, if you could say. And it's like, it's like a path I just don't want to take. And I'm not trying to say, oh yeah, freaking unrank is way better and way funner than unrank. It's just that unrank, there's a lot of things, you can do in unrank to have fun without having to worry about anybody, being toxic and TKing. Unlike rank, you have to literally need like a whole team and stuff. And even if you have a whole team, rather the team is literally serious of getting their rank up, or they just don't care, or they just take it way too seriously to the point that anything you can do will pretty much get you kicked out. So, and I've been into multiple like siege clans and stuff, and been kicked out. But do I really care? No, cause I wasn't treated right, and I wasn't really, you know, I wasn't really the best player, but at the same time, I didn't even want to join in the first place. So it's like their fault that I initially joined. Now, sometimes I do want to mainly join, but yeah. But Rainbow Six Siege clans is something that I'll never really start or so with like many people inside. I'm only gonna play. I'm only gonna make a crew with 4 people, and I already got like 200 people in my crew, and just them two. Well, mainly one, and that is Aussie, also Quicks. um, I known him for years now and stuff, and seeing how he is to Siege and stuff, and my friend, and he won't take stuff too seriously all the time. He's in the crew, and new person Hunger, aka Ruby, you know, he's a part of it too. Cause yeah, he gets mad time to time again, but he is a good player though. Even without a headset, he is a good player. So, but two people that I would call out mainly, like, the recent person that left, and sorry if I sound like I'm crying, it's just, I just woke up and, like, I just had to, like, deal with some stuff, and plus I'm yawning too, so, yeah, but anyway, so, yeah, pretty much, the two people, YouTube, Jaquels, and Top Dog General. These two people are literally good examples, alright, of why, I don't want to go into a clan and start my own, or join. Okay? Yeah, I wasn't a part of a clan or anything like that, but it's just behaviors that I get randomly with random people, and like they don't even know me for that long. Okay, let me just tell you a story with Top Dog General. Top Dog General was a friend I actually met like years ago and stuff. I started playing with him, but started playing back with him in like last year. No, that wasn't even last year. Actually, it was a time when my friend Oz just got the game, and we was playing together. Now, me and my friend Oz was playing, and then he joined the party, and he wanted to play with us. So he was like, okay. So he joins in, and we started playing matches after matches. Now, keep in mind, I wasn't even going to try hard, cause I just started playing like my first matches, and then started doing beginning matches and stuff. So pretty much I was kind of horrible. Now I'm doing bad and stuff, but actually doing good at the same time. And as I am playing with my friend Oz, Top Dog General is being a bit childish. See, he's calling me trash and stuff because I'm dying a lot and I'm a higher level than him, and it's like, doesn't matter if I'm a higher level than you, I can still die. It's a part of the game. Dying is a part of shooter games and stuff. So it doesn't matter if I die or not. But you gotta realize, what you gotta understand is that this is a shooter game, and it is, and not a, you know, it's not one of those, stupid survival games where better stuff you have, more of a possibility you will not die, or you'll be invincible and stuff. It's a shooter game, people will die. So pretty much, he asked for a 1v1 and called me a noob, and I was like, alright, fine, you know what, call me a noob and all that, but if I swear to God, if I clap you and stuff, and I said that if I get like a pistol headshot on him, then I'm leaving, but I did something worse than a pistol headshot on him. meleeed him and nitro celled in a 1v1, and pretty much he rage quits and probably just blocks me. Now, I'm not a toxic guy, okay? Simply to put it, I'm just a guy that just plays Siege and just, sometimes when I feel like it or so, I'll just say some random stuff. Even though I don't mean it, sometimes it do offend people. So, now if you're an enemy on an enemy team and I said something that offended you, just know I didn't mean it. It was just a joke. But the other story with the new guy. Now, you might have seen him in the live stream recently, like earlier, called Proofing. Now, let me tell you about that guy. YouTube Decals. Now, I met him in a random match, okay, and he had a mic. And I was like, you know what? I want to go to game chat for the first time, and well, not really for the first time, but still go to game chats and like, see what he's saying. See if he's being toxic or not. Weird noises and stuff, and he's talking about getting a phone charger. So then my two other teammates were telling him that he don't need his phone. You're playing R6 right now. They were very toxic to the guy and stuff, and he been toxic back, and I was thinking that he wasn't really cool at first, but yeah, they all backed off. So gave him a chance. So I stayed in game chat for a bit, and then went back in the party chat. Now I would go in and out of party chat just to see if my friend Hunger was saying anything. Wasn't saying anything, so go back. Now, time and time again, I would go back and do the same thing over and over again until my friend literally joins me in game chat and, started talking. Now, it was literally just him being cool and talking to us and stuff like that. Now, throughout that match, while meeting this guy, YouTube the Kells, I was getting text messages for the enemy team, and now I don't really say people's names and stuff because I don't want them to get hate and all that. Okay, even though they might hate on me for the stuff I do, I still don't want them to get hate and call and make a situation worse. So pretty much, I don't really say the gamer tags, but pretty much they were texting me some toxic stuff, but it wasn't really nothing that bad. It was just some weak stuff. Actually, some confusing things he said, but hey, but alright. It's not like freaking rank where they literally try to call you out on on so many things and stuff, and it'd be worse. But you already know what they said. The freaking excuse of going try hard and an unranked match. Now, y'all know them trash talkers and stuff, the trash players that always want to go and text people and be like, why you go and try hard in an unranked match even though you're not? And you just tell them that you're really not and pretty much they're trash. And they go, yeah, it's like, dude, just leave it at that. So, pretty much, I've shown what, try hard actually is, and we won. Now, if you wanted to invite me to a party, but I invited him to my party, and then we joined him. Now, the annoying thing about the whole entire ordeal of us playing with him was the fact that he kept on giving us instructions, thinking that we wasn't really going to do anything helpful. Keep in mind, when I play Siege all the time and stuff, in like, so that when I get back into it, there's only certain things I cannot do and stuff, and that's play all my game styles at once like I used to and stuff. Back then I was an actual troll, but at the same time I wasn't really like a troll, rather than just an average player that was using tactical strategies to, pretty much kill people. I have some new ones now that I call them realism and aggressive. Pretty much realism is a tactical strat that allows certain people who are smart enough to think realistically and fight. Pretty much I get these kills every single time. And let's be honest here. It's not cheap. It's not a cheap tactic. It's not a cheap game style of thinking realistic and stuff. But the Manning and one thing though that I realized though throughout majority of the matches was this: I was getting way more kills than him, and I was being more helpful. Even in matches when I didn't have that many kills, I was still being more helpful. So I don't know why he kept telling me to do so many things, even though I was being helpful. Like I had way more points. Now you could argue that, that like I was playing Rook and I was playing, people that give easy points, but at the same time, I don't really see that as an actual excuse, because the Rook armor only give you 5 points when your teammate takes it. So that makes no sense. But there was one point in a match when we was playing, and you remember how I said he's like demanding and stuff, and tells you what to do. Well, the one map that got reworked, Consulate, I think, or whatnot. Pretty much on that map, and we go and we was upstairs. Now we upstairs, and there's a ash and there's an ash and a sledge. So pretty much he tells me to go inside of objective. Now remind you, this is bomb we're playing, and the closest objective was bomb B, I believe, bomb B. So I go inside bomb B, and there was a sledge in there, like at the wall, and he kills me. Now, remember, he said to go inside of objective. So pretty much, he go inside and dies to an ash that just rushed him. Now, he tells me that I'm an idiot for just going inside without him, when he's the idiot and told me that freaking I should have went inside. So pretty much he got me killed. And even in there was a lot of times where I would get kills and stuff, and he'd be like, hey, don't do that, don't do that. Oh my god, yes. And it's like, bruh, what the world? And even if you do it for teammates and stuff, and it'd be so dumb. his enemies are dead. But yeah, those two are the examples I wanted to say. Cause and not only that, but the real reason why he's not really here right now is because the fact that he wanted the ear rape after dying and stuff, and pretty much almost popped my friend's ear when he literally just had it popped, and pretty much, yeah. And when I mean by pop, I don't mean by just regular popping where it don't hurt or whatnot. He's just fine. I mean by eardrums and stuff where it just bleeds. So anyway, moving on, we are going to talk about, things that I think about, Ubisoft and stuff, and what do I actually think about them. Because a lot of people ask me, what do I actually think about Ubisoft? Do I think they're a good gaming company? Do I think they're a bad one? Like, what do I think of them, actually? Now, I actually do think they're a good gaming company, like Rockstar and, Epic Games, and sometimes even DE. But there's a lot of errors and stuff that they made and haven't really fixed yet. Okay? And I'm gonna talk about those errors now. Well, I'm actually gonna talk about the main error that I just want them to just do, and that's just the communications with their own, fans and people. People who like their games and stuff. You see, it. You see, Ubisoft. I don't necessarily hate them for not listening to the people that try to suggest ideas and stuff. But I just hate the fact that people are trying to actually make their games better and stuff, or trying to make some cool ideas come to life, and just Ubisoft won't really do anything about it. Like, for example, there was a YouTuber a long time back, about 2017 or 2018, and I believe he was on the channel named Godly Noob, and I seen this YouTuber on the channel named Godly Noob, but don't know who it is. But, uh, but like, but like, he was really, really mad and salty at Ubisoft and stuff. And, during one of his live streams, okay, he said that he was gonna leave YouTube. Now, this is 2020, and he's already gone. He left back in 2018. He left YouTube and Rainbow Six Siege, and pretty much people would search him up, and he was not there. So this guy that was streaming, right, Rainbow Six Siege, and people was asking, what was going on with his rank and his KD and stuff, with his stats, because people would look up his stats and stuff, and he had a really, really bad stat. Like, he had a really bad one. More deaths than kills by a lot, by thousands, and his KD was just a negative. And what's even worse is that it says on his stats and stuff that he barely did anything to help out the team. and there was only 3 suicides, and that was it. Now, a lot of people was calling this person the worst player, but on one of his live streams, there was proof to what was actually was going on in his games, and a lot of people felt really bad, and pretty much Ubisoft didn't do anything about it, and he said this is exactly why. He calls out Ubisoft for the things that they haven't done yet. During a match in the old version of House, there was a hacker on the other team. Now he's playing computer. So pretty much there was a hacker on the other team and he had wall hacks. So pretty much this guy had wall hacks and aimbot, and it was pretty much was just tracing him and his teammates down, you know, through walls and stuff. And pretty much he would die in it almost in an instant, just peeking a wall or door, and it sucked really bad. And you know, it now he was complaining at the match and raging and stuff, and he even cried because of the fact that, you know, Ubisoft won't do anything to help him, and it was just sad. So it was like, what the world, Ubisoft? Now I'm glad that none of this happened to me and stuff, but you know, he quit pretty much, and he's gone. I don't know where he went to now, but I do know that he went to somewhere else, and it just started making, he started like playing another game or so, and pretty much like gamer tag and stuff is unidentified. But he has been on the Godly New YouTube channel at one point and had vanished forever. A lot of people are speculating of what happened to the YouTuber, but nothing. Rather than all it was, that was proof and evidence where the YouTuber I went to was probably like was probably just his YouTube channel or so just being deleted. These like videos and stuff being deleted by you know, freaking Susan herself. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, probably just YouTube. Now, I don't know why Ubisoft ain't doing anything, and like, and that's not the only thing that I've really done. Rather of just the other thing that I've done is this: they put in the system of, you know, reporting people and stuff, and like they say, "Oh, look into it," but do they now? Cause there was these 2 players that was causing like chaos throughout throughout like PlayStation, Forensic Siege and stuff, and I heard about these 2 people like from communities and my friends and stuff, and I was like, yo, like, who are these 2 people? They're causing all this trouble. Pretty much, these 2 people would change. Were like the 2 people names at first was was Italy, and the other one was again. I forgot the other one name, but there were these two people, and a lot of people will report them and stuff, and their account would not get banned whatsoever. Like dozens of people have reported them, and not one of them was banned. I gotta do a part 2 on this, cause I need to sleep.